Hi, this is Poztman, and this will be the track walkthrough for Hunt the Engine, the first track of my Rights of Calling EP. I already tried to record this video, but the file seems to have gone corrupt, so I'm recording it again. Okay, the track was previewed by Dunes, and I really want to thank them for that. This track is actually really old. It's the first I made for the EP, not necessarily with the idea of the EP in mind, but it was a immediate fit for it. Story-wise, it was really heavily inspired by some footage I saw from Horizon Zero Dawn, who was not released at that moment. Yeah, it's really sparked a lot of ideas. I've never played the game myself because I don't own a PS4, and my computer is too crappy to even run something like that. But before we get into the track, I'll just read the story of the ride first. A young man, Alex, readies himself for the first ride, the hunt of the engine. Together with his best friend, a boy named Tao, and a girl called Ray, from other families, they scout the endless meadows for a massive stealing. It travels wide distances with a furious charge, transporting resources from one brew to another, to places where stealings breed and act out the will of their creators. As advised and taught from his father, Alex prepares his spear on the top of a trench, through which the stealing must pass. The girl, as she bears immense strength, gathers boulders to smash the stealing. The boy, with enhanced senses, is on the lookout for the machine. Though Alex doesn't possess great strength or elevated senses, he inherited his father's gift to predict the weaknesses and movements of the stealing. Suddenly, Alex and Ray hear Tao's call. The stealing is here. Time for the hunt. Okay, let's go technical. First off, the track starts in a kind of ambient, epic fashion, kind of portraying the meadows, the fields in the story. A lot of instruments sound organic, but they actually aren't. A lot of them are digital, just mimicking organic material. Most of them are done in, if not all of them, in Serum, like this one. This one, or that one. Yeah. Mostly it was done by combining sample material and just a regular Serum wavetable synthesis. Have to wait until it loads up. So you can use the noise oscillator as a kind of sampler, and then the wavetable oscillators to add in some frequencies. For this patch I clearly did not use that, and then you can affect it like you want it, and so on. So I think it's a cool way to do that. Then there's also a pad in somewhere. I think it's, no, it's not this one. Is it this one? Yeah. So the pad in the intro has an ambient machine on it, just to further cement it into the harmonic structure of the song.
And also adding foliant to add texture and visual, kind of help visualize some materials, this mechanical bird stuff and so on. Okay, so it starts off relatively peaceful, but here and there you hear the sub hits, kind of forbearing the drums from the drop, and also the horns are being the filter is being opened up and they come out more clearly and clearly. Then some tensions build up. On this track I'm using a ring modulator just to give metallic structure, metallic textures to some stuff. Same with this drum loop. Ring modulation really helps giving stuff metallic, synthetic, like brittle texture. Yeah, so the track builds up, kind of forbearing the drop that is to come till it drops. At first only the sub comes in just to add further drama, and then the loop and drums come in, and slowly elements start to build up. So in this drum loop, I think here, yeah, I used that loop reiteration technique we talked about earlier. So I took a loop. I don't know if I'll find the original. Nope, no. Okay, I think it's that. So that's the original, which I kind of try to heavily modify, go in another tempo, and then stretch it out with different warp modes and resample it and whatnot, and layering all those results on top of each other, creating quite cool loop, I guess. So then I'm complementing this loop with extra kicks just to add some oomph and punch. All these kicks are from the XOR sample packs. They are being processed by the neutron transient shaper just to give them more attack, and isotope trash. And here I kind of use isotope trash to boost the lows, to make the kicks kind of more subbier, a bit like EQ. Well, actually it's more like bass frequencies, bass frequency, low end excitement, kind of. I think it sounds more a bit more natural than just boosting the lows, but it also changes the texture, of course. Further in the track I'm adding snares. As you can hear, yeah, those snares don't sound like the usual typical snares, more like techno-ish percussion. But in the context of the track, they clearly function as a snare-like drum, but on their own they're quite strange. Okay, so here and there I'm doing some gradual edit. Here an edit of the loop. Yeah, some bass growls are being added in. Yeah, just to kind of simulate the sounds of the stealing mentioned in the story. Yeah, also vocoded top loop, I guess. Yeah, with the noise carrier, again to make it more metallic, futuristic like. Yeah. Okay. Then from some point on, the rhythm is kind of shifting just to add some variety, and it's building up to in a cinematic way to the break. We also added some flutes, some more basses. Where the flutes are, and those are sort of hybrid like, just to add some tension, some tribal flavor to it. So some tribal percussion like here, yeah, being ring modulated, yeah, some more traditional tribal percussion, and it all ends up into one giant breakdown. You can hear the stealing screaming just to simulate the final blow, and here it's getting way more melodic and stuff, again adding a lot of hybrid instruments, flutes, violins, cellos and whatnot. Yeah, again doing some word painting with Foley and so on. Yeah, and then the drums start to come in, but in a halftime feel. There's also this guzheng solo going on. I think it's this one. Yeah. So to add some texture, I make it a bit sound more digital, I guess, or make it sound more hybrid. I'm adding some bit reduction, and to add to the epicness some delay, of course, and corresponding delay and so whatnot, EQing and whatnot. Yeah. And I guess that's it for the track. So hopefully this file will not go corrupt. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you want to subscribe, please do so. And I hope to catch you next time.